One of my favorite features from Windows 11 is the brand new Snap layouts. And in this video, I'm going to show you what they're all about and how you can kind of emulate them on Windows 10. But before we jump into that, if it's your first time on my channel, please do consider hitting that like button or the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on more content just like this. Let's get into things. So the first thing to do here, I think, is just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the desktop on my Surface Pro 7, which is running the Windows 11 Developer Insider preview here. So if I take my mouse and I drag it up to the upper right hand corner to the min-max button, I hover over, I'm going to get this sort of selection area. And what you can do from there is you can simply pick one of these squares. I'm going to pick the half square, which will then do that, and it'll give me an option here to then select my other open window, which happens to be YouTube. There you go. Now you have split screen just like that. If you wanted to do this, let's say you could do the one that's a little bit smaller, and now you've got a smaller window and a bigger window. And you can do each of these things very, very quickly. You could do, a quarter size window here. Let's say I had 3 apps open, I could have another app there. It just makes that split screen, kind of split window thing work really, really well. Now you can also take whichever window is in priority, in focus, and hit the Windows key and an arrow, and it will throw it to that location. And you can see how well all of that is working. I'm just using my keyboard, Windows keys and arrows. That works very well as well. You can also go into your settings and search for the word Snap and look for Snap settings. Expand that top option, and you've got a few different settings that you can customize there as well. So this all works really well. It's one of my favorite new features. But now let's talk about something a bit different. How can we emulate this on Windows 10 for those of us that either don't want to fully update to Windows 11 but want this feature, or maybe those of us that can't upgrade to Windows 11? Well, there is a solution for this. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get PowerToys installed. Link is in the description. When you go there, this is what you're going to see. Scroll down and look for the setup.exe, and you're going to want to let this thing go through this installation process. Okay, and once it is done, we're going to hit finish, and it should open up PowerToys for us. We'll see if we can get this where you'll be able to see it here. And what we're looking for is FancyZones. That is what it's called in PowerToys. So let's go ahead and click on that. And so from there, this is pretty much how it works. Let's look at my other desktop here. And if I open up my my file browser here and I hold down Shift while dragging this, this is the layout I'm going to get. And I can very quickly toss one there. We'll grab the web browser here. We'll put it in the middle. And let's do YouTube music. And we'll put that there so that you'll see the full view. But we can actually take this a step further. So if you go into the settings for FancyZones, you'll see that you have the ability to tweak a lot of things here. For instance, you can edit the layouts here. So you can do these per monitor, right? So monitor 1, monitor 2, we're on monitor 2 now. Let's add one. Let's try and duplicate something that we had in Windows 11. Let's create a new layout. We're going to call this one 1+2 because that makes sense to me. And now I'm going to drag number 2 over to number 3. So we're going to merge those zones. We're going to expand number 1 out to take up most of the space. And then we're going to split number 2 in half. We're going to save and apply. It's already selected, right? So let's close this off. Let's minimize this. And now you'll see the new layout. I can put that there. Let's put YouTube music down there. And then let's put my web browser there. Now I've got an entirely different workflow. And this is totally customizable. We can even take over that Windows key plus arrow movement to move between zones. Let's try that with this settings. Let's put it on the left. How about on the right? Move it down. We can minimize it. And that all totally works just as intended. And like I said, you can customize these things per monitor. You can have things reopen back to their last known zone. There's just an absolute ton of cool stuff that you can do here with this PowerToy. So guys, there you go. There's my explainer of what Windows 11 Snap Groups are all about and how to emulate a similar experience on Windows 10. Hopefully this video was useful to you. If it was, stay tuned for the next one. And until then, stay nerdy, my friends.